week on Lissa and Limey, we are going to talk about some books. So, from being sick for so long, I've had to find things to do and occupy my time since I can't do a lot. And reading is one of those things. So today we are going to share some of our favorite books that have helped us get through our illnesses. So first is Alyssa.
Hello! So, my first book is called Chicken Soup for the Soul, Find Your Inner Strength. I actually got this book for this chickie right here because she was dealing with her Lyme and stuff, and then once I got cancer, she gave it to me. So this book helps a lot because it's all about empowering yourself and finding your inner strength, obviously, because that's what the title's called. And it's really helpful because when you have cancer, you just feel like you're at your lowest, but this book reminds you that even at your lowest, you can still empower yourself.
So next is The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And I read this book 2 years ago, and I had my second PICC line, and I kind of just felt like everything was a mess, and my life was just falling apart because I had to stop going to school. And this book really just helped me to realize that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and that's what Shonda did. And I love Shonda, and I love this book, and I highly recommend it. So my next book is The Rum Punch Regrets by Anne Camp. And Anne is actually a friend of ours. She met my sister a few years ago, and when I first got sick, Anne got a bunch of her author friends to book bomb me. So I just kept getting a whole bunch of packages of all these different books, and it was amazing. And I sat down and I read all those books, and that is really what helped get me into this whole reading phase again. I used to read a lot as a kid, but then got sick, stopped, and then I found my happiness in books. All thanks to Anne and the Rum Punch Regrets.
So my next book is called The Happiness Project. I got this book when I was dealing with a lot of mental illness issues, and it's all about just finding your happiness and finding all the good in your life. And I figured when I got cancer, this would be a good book to read again.
So next up for me is Anything by Sarah Dessen. This one is The Truth About Forever, but I've read every single one of her books, and I own every single one of her books. And they are just a great way to escape and to go to the beach and be young and in love and just having a great time. And it really helped me feel like I got to experience the stuff that I missed out on a lot in high school because I was sick. So I love Sarah Dessen for bringing me all my happiness, and everybody should read her books.
My last book is the one, the only, Harry Potter.
Avada Kedavra!
Well, I first read these, actually, my mom first read these to me when I was in about middle school, I think. And then, once she finished reading them, I read them again. And I cannot get enough of it. I am a Harry Potter freak, and it just makes me happy, so I will read it whenever I can.
My final book is Believe Me by Yolanda Hadid. Yolanda is a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, and she has Lyme disease, and this book is her whole entire journey. And I read this in January, and it just completely blew my mind because for the first time, somebody was actually writing about Lyme, so I could relate 100%. And it just really helped me. I've literally started crying within like the first 2 pages of it because I was like, holy crap, this is me, this is my life. So if you want to understand what it's like to live with Lyme disease, read this book and your life will be forever changed.
Our final book is It Goes Without Saying.
Oh, no. There we go.
It Goes Without Saying by Taylor Danae Colbert.
My sister.
And my cousin.
This is true. My sister is publishing her first book next month.
Oh my goodness.
It is so good. I love her books. They're so good. And this is the first one that she is publishing. So to find out all the details about it, follow her on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Tay Danae writes, and it is so good, and I don't even know what else to say besides the fact that it's like one of the best books I've ever read, and that means a lot because I read a lot of books. So, these have been our favorite books.
Woohoo!
And we just wanted to share them with all of you. So maybe if you're having a bad day, you pick up one of these books and they can help you.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching.
We love you.
Where can you find these books?
On Amazon.
Dun, da, da, da.